Hey everybody, Dr. Tom Miller here from Leaders Building Leaders. I believe that problems shape the leadership soul. Here's what I mean. When it comes to organizations, they all have one thing in common. They all have problems, right? But these problems, they come in three different levels. And so the first one, right? This is where I find a lot of leaders maybe spend a little bit too much time. And this is just common problems, right? Yeah, common problems, student tardies, carpool, employees that are late, just common issues, right? Now, these problems need to be addressed as close to the issue or the conflict as possible. What the leader needs to do is to gather their team as the fire is, starting to smolter and smoke. Gather the team, find out, hey, why is this happening? How did it happen? How did we not see it? Right? Do some investigative discovery, and then empower that team and those individuals or whoever closest to go solve the problem, rebuild the system, right? Improve the communication around it. That's common problems. Now, when leaders spend too much time addressing common problems, these next two levels of problems come about. Level two is crucial problems. Now, these are problems that are culture changers that can have long-term damages, and these problems cannot be ignored and cannot be delegated. They have to be addressed as soon as possible by the leader of the organization. Examples of crucial problems could be employee development, right? So, one of the things that I see is student discipline, right? A leader spends a tremendous amount of time handling discipline problems when they probably need to spend the bulk of their time developing and equipping the teachers to ensure that there's less classroom management issues, right? That's a crucial problem. If the leader of the organization is not getting into the classrooms and not, really finding out the root cause of the common problems, then it's, a game over, right? So if they're not addressed as soon as possible, then they become critical problems, right? I just love this quote: where your focus goes, your energy flows, right? So if all my focus and my energy is solving common problems, all these crucial problems and level three critical problems are starting to occur, and I'm not paying attention to them over here because I'm so stuck in the common problem. So critical problems, these are problems that can shut down an organization. They sometimes need the assistance of a third party. And here's why: because the same level of thinking that caused that problem cannot be the same level of thinking that solves the problem. And so, this is where I love our empowered executive inner circle. Every week we've got a group of leaders in a Zoom room, right? Bringing their challenges, bringing their problems, and everybody gets to think into them and to share and to really help that leader solve that problem, or they give them some action steps. Or you could create your own mastermind group, or you hire some third party, right? Because again, the same level of thought that created the problem can't be the same level of thinking that solves the problem. So to solve these critical problems, you need an up level of thinking, right? And so now the keys to solving problems are to better understand where those problems are coming from. Now, and there's three great things that come out of problems. When you solve problems, three great things result. Number one, better understanding. When I'm raising my awareness to challenges, and this is why, if you're part of our groups, I'm constantly sharing what I'm learning, what I'm messing up on, what I'm seeing in other organizations, right? Problems that I'm solving, because I want you to better understand how to see this. And so I can accelerate you. That's a really big part of that, mastermind group in that time, is that you're hearing from other leaders who have already maybe fell on their face, right? So your strategy to solve, right? Better understanding. You'd have, when you heighten your awareness, it creates growth. And when you grow is when you create, number two, positive change, right? So when you're solving problems, now I have heightened awareness, which is creating growth, and I'm going to get positive change. I'm going to get positive change from my organization. And when I get positive change in my organization, number three is I'm going to get growing, sustainable relationships. One of the keys to building effective relationships is to experience going through challenges together, right? To walk arm in arm, to be down into ditches, solving and creating a better result for everybody is going to help build relationships, build trust, and build influence for you as a leader. So just to review, 3 levels of problems: common problems. Stay out of their leaders as much as possible. You got to delegate other people, to do that. Number 2, crucial problems. And number 3, critical problems. And as a result, as you're solving problems, you're going to heighten your awareness for a better understanding. You're going to create positive change, and you're going to grow the relationships, build trust in your organization. I hope this added value to you. If you want to learn more about our Empowered Executive Inner Circle, there's a link down here in the comments. I highly recommend that if you want to be surrounded by like-minded leaders who are, some are ahead of you, who can help you think through those problems and give you better ideas and thoughts and strategies, click the link and apply for membership. We've got a couple seats left. So have a great day, everybody.